Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk specifically about the things that we give up or the things that we do so that I can afford to be a stay-at-home mom. So because we want to save money, we want to save for our retirement, and we want to live frugally, and we do not want to be in any sort of debt. These are the things we do to make sure that we're living within our means. The first thing my husband and I did is we sat down and we talked about our priorities. So my biggest priority is eating healthy. So I told him I really would like to make it a priority to buy as much as we can afford organic. And right now we buy the Dirty Dozen vegetables organic and just anything else that I think is really worth it. So that's a priority for me. So some people that's not going to be a priority, and that will help you save money. But you need to sit down and write out your priorities or the things that you really don't want to compromise on, because then you find out what you do compromise on. So that was really my priority, and that set the precedent for our budget. So the first thing we cut out, when we got married, we had iPhones. We got rid of those. We were paying $75 a month for iPhones, and that was in 2012. We had data plan, and we had text and talk, and we paid for those really expensive iPhones. So we now have something called Republic Wireless, and we pay, I believe, $25 a month for both of our phones, and we only have text and talk. And the phones that we got are, they were $100 each. So less expensive phones, very, very cheap plan. And we don't have internet on our phones anymore, no cellular data. And it's perfectly fine, and it saves us a lot of money. Another thing we decided to do is try to go as low waste as possible, and we're still moving in that direction. So for example, when we had children, we cloth diaper. That saves us money on diapers. We do cloth napkins, although I would say that I did buy napkins that you throw away when I was going through postpartum so that we wouldn't have to worry about washing the laundry. But for 90% of the time in our life, we use the cloth napkins. I use cloth pads. I don't have to buy pads for my period. Then we took another look at our budget, and we saw we had both Amazon Prime and Netflix and something called Crunchyroll, which is what you use to watch anime. So we got rid of Crunchyroll and Amazon. No, I'm sorry. We got rid of Crunchyroll and Netflix, and we just kept one TV watching service, which is Amazon Prime. And the main reason we kept that is because we like the free shipping on Amazon, which was one of my husband's favorite priorities. But we're thinking about getting rid of that next year because I think they're going to raise the price, and over $100 a year, we're not going to pay it. Obviously, we don't pay someone to clean our house. We don't pay for trash pickup. We haul our own trash to the dump, and that's time consuming, but it also saves money. We don't have a gym membership. I used to go to the YMCA and go to the gym, and we cut that out because it was another $75 a month for a family membership, and that was way too expensive. We can't afford that if I want to stay home. We buy most of our clothes secondhand. I did buy some new nursing clothes, but you can't find nursing clothes secondhand. I'm talking about, like, I'm wearing a nursing shirt under here, like the one where you lift it up and down. Those you can't find secondhand, so I needed to buy that. And it was a priority for me to nurse because it is cheaper than buying formula. And I didn't buy any nursing clothes with my son, and I wanted to make it easier. So that is the reason we spent money on that. Whew. And you may say, well, doesn't having kids cost money? And not really. We try to, for my daughter, so far, she's 5 weeks now when I'm making this video, we have not bought her a single outfit. I think I might have bought her a few things at Goodwill a long time ago, but we have clothes for her that we got for free from our friends for the next 9 months, and I'll give those away too to bless other people. We've been so blessed to receive lots of things from friends and family. I am older, so I'm 31, 32, and we had kids a lot later than most people. My friends had kids in their 20s, so they have a lot of kid stuff that they can give us, and that was really helpful, but that could not be your demographic. Of course, there's the regular thing of don't go out to eat a lot. We try not to go out to eat, but we have really specific dietary restrictions which don't help going out to eat. So it's kind of hard even if we did have the money to go out. We try to do free things like go to the park and stuff like that, but our kids are really young. Basically, staying at home is a huge priority for me, to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom with my children. So I really want to stay home, and these are just a few of the things that we cut back on and that we do to stay home. And you know what? It hasn't been all roses. It hasn't been easy all the time. My husband and I do argue about money, and we do, just like probably every other couple does, we don't agree on finances all the time, but we do try to come to conclusion, and one of us has to make a sacrifice. And when it comes down to it, me staying home with my children and getting to see them grow up through all their stages and not having them in daycare is a higher priority than me getting to buy an X, Y, or Z thing that's just an inanimate object. So I'm willing to give up a whole lot of things. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope that if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, that you get to live your dream. Just look at your budget and cut out anything that you can. You know, besides electricity and water bills, unless you live off-grid, and rent payments and stuff, and food, everything else is a privilege. And you can make this work with many, many, many different types of budgets and in many, many different types of areas if this is something you dream and something you really want to achieve. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.